Hello everyone. In today's video we're going to look at how we can start combining stitches together to produce a more advanced feature within our knitting. Okay, we're going to start off with this one right here. It's a double decrease, so you will lose 2 stitches off your stitch count every time you do this, and it will decrease your fabric in width really quite rapidly as a result. It's called slip, knit 2 together, pass the slip stitch over, which is a lot of s in there, but that's what it's called, and I suppose it's more of a description than anything else. So let's have a look and see how we do it. So I'll knit a couple of stitches just to get our row going, and then we'll have a look. So this is going to be our first stitch of our decrease, of our feature stitch. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my needle in as if I'm going to knit it, but then I'm not going to wrap the yarn around. I'm just going to pull it off onto the right hand needle. Now onto these 2 stitches. Remember, it's slip, knit 2 together. So I'm going to knit these 2 together, put my needle in. I've got both loops picked up at the same time, and I'm going to knit them together. Then I'm going to go back onto my right needle with my left needle, find that slip stitch, which is 1, 2 up, pick it up, and pass it over. And then I'll just continue on as normal. And if we look, you can see actually that the fabric is visibly getting narrower now. And you can see that we've got 3 rows here, and they're going down into 1. Now, while this can be used to cause a decrease, it can also be used in more decorative ways and for decorative patterns, such as in lace, or maybe something perhaps not as advanced as lace. And in order to do that, we combine it with yet another stitch, which is yarn over. So let's have a look at how we do that. So once again, I'll knit 2 stitches. Now last time this was my slip stitch. This time I'm going to wrap the yarn around the right needle before I slip that stitch. So get my thumb out of the way, show you that properly. Wrap the yarn around. Then I'm going to slip that stitch. Then I will knit my 2 together. Exactly the same as last time. Can you see how you get like a cross here on the right hand needle? That's nothing to worry about. That's exactly what it should be. And when you pull that off, you'll see that starts to resolve itself. So now go back, take my slip stitch over, and I will do another yarn over, and then continue on. So what we're doing with the yarn overs is we're effectively combating the decrease. So we're getting the effect of the 3 going into 1, but we're creating a new stitch. Let's have a look. We've got our 3 going into 1 there, but we're creating a new stitch to replace the ones that we're removing. And what will happen when we start moving back is they will create holes. So let's purl back and then have another look. So now let's have a look with our yarn overs. Here we have no yarn over, and you can see there's no holes, and you'll get a narrowing. You will lose 2 on your stitch count. Here you will get a hole on either side, but you will not lose anything on your stitch count. So this can be used as a decorative feature. And that's slip, knit 2 together, pass the slip stitch over, and also the same stitch, yarn over, slip, knit 2 together, pass the slip stitch over, and then another yarn over. As always, if you've enjoyed this video, why not subscribe and check out my other videos.